So here we go again.
A bit louder yet. There's quite a few our members
So-
deaf.
Just 1 second, please. Sorry. Why not? Well, turn it off.
Yeah, we're picking this up through the iPad, I reckon.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's probably why it's a bit soft.
Yeah. Do you want me to turn it off completely? Or
Yeah. No, not the whole thing. I want to be able to see it.
Can you mute the iPad then?
And I can mute the iPad easy enough.
we'll do that then, Matthew. Please.
Right, that's it muted, but you need to unmute yourself because I've muted you. So. Okay, good.
There we are, that's better.
Well, that plays fine. I mean, obviously the volume control is kind of adjustable at our end, but Mark, do you want to say something? Just let's see what that comes out through.
Yeah, I think visually we've got quite a good picture. Seems to frame the front of the church. So if I stood here, that's nice and visible.
Mm-hmm.
Is it audible? How's that sound coming across?
It's okay, but it's, I mean, you sound as if,
Couldn't make out a word.
yeah, you're quite distant and you're quite echoey because obviously you're getting quite a lot of stuff from the empty church.
Right. So is it better if I'm down here?
Probably, I would think. How is that, Nan?
I can't hear. They didn't hear that at all.
Right.
I mean,
come out of this and go into settings. I can't do it on this.
no, I can't hear. There's quite a few members deaf. I know that, you know.
If you go into your sound.
No, it's not that. It's the Zoom. That's the computer sound. I need to go into
It's
Zoom.
in the Zoom sound. Ah, right.
So I need to leave. I can't get into it. Just going in on a link. I'm not actually going through the thing.
We're just going to try and reset the volume on the Zoom
We're just coming out the
side.
meeting.
So just bear with us a moment. We'll reappear in a few minutes.
Can you hear that, Nan?
But very faint. Mhm.
It may be that you need to turn the volume up on your computer. It certainly sounds fine here.
I had the volume up. Where am I? Up as high as I can get it. I was on Zoom yesterday, a meeting, and it was perfect. So
Right, well, that's strange. Yeah, because certainly it sounds okay to me. I mean, I'm not mutton beef, but you know, I can certainly hear that all okay. Be interesting if Margaret comes back in again and get another view. I don't know where she went, but
I know most Sundays the odd people tells me that Mark, they kind of hear Mark, you know, the other readers are okay. I don't know whether maybe his voice doesn't resonate like the rest does. And sometimes when your head goes down.
yeah, certainly his computer is you know, internet link
low
is
internet.
working. Yeah, that doesn't help.
Right, so try it again.
Right, let's try. Just going to try that now.
That's
we've
better.
changed the volume on Melanie's. Is that better now?
Yes, much better.
Right, so just that little tweak up. So we'll test the organ, which might be too loud now.
Right.
Yeah,
That's very good.
yeah, good.
Excellent. So that's working like a.
Just try the other one once again.
Yep.
But you need to always remember to speak up, Mark. Sorry to be bossy.
Young lady.
But certainly at that distance, you definitely do. I mean, it's, yeah, you're asking quite a lot of it, especially with the echo.
Uh-huh. But the organ sounds lovely.
Just have the organ then.
That's still audible, is it?
Did you hear that little twiddle that Andy did underneath us there?
That's gone quiet now.
It's gone quiet.
Was that suitable before, for playing before?
Yeah, if you were just doing kind of background type stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Play a hymn volume, man.
Pardon?
Play a hymn volume.
Play a hymn.
Well, a volume of a hymn.
The volume of a hymn?
Yeah.
That is, what, for the introduction?
No, so they can hear it.
I just did it.
Were you playing quietly just now?
Yes, just so they can hear it.
Yes, they want to hear you louder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
You okay now?
Yes,
So if
very
I
good.
like this, we have got a little bit more echo here than we do in Dunsker, but is that picking up okay?
Yeah, you're quite, I mean, compared to the organ, you're fairly quiet.
You're very quiet.
Yeah, you'd be better, you know, a step further forward, I would think.
Hello.
It's better.
Is it directional, that mic? No, it's not,
four.
is it?
No,
It
it's
should,
got four,
it
yeah.
should pick me up where.
Yeah.
So if I'm about here, let's try that. I'm a little bit closer there. Can you hear me at all, Nan?
Yes,
Excellent. What about you, Matthew? Is that clear?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. It's a kind of a, I would think folk who are a bit
yeah.
deaf are going to probably struggle with that. So, I mean, closer again would be better probably. Or we need to find another way of getting a mic onto your, you know, lapel mic or something.
Actually, when you come forward, the background furniture looks better. You know, you're nicely framed.
Can you take another half step, Mark? Well, not quite that. You know, you have to move the thing slightly, but or you could kneel. Yeah.
I bet you wish you hadn't got me here.
Right, we're just going to try something with the microphone.
It's quite short, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depends on the length whether we can reach.
Is it an ordinary quarter-eighth jack, is it?
No,
It's USB, isn't it?
it's a USB.
Yeah. Oh, we get long USB.
Right, let's right. Okay, I'm going to try. How's that? Is that sounding different, or as echoey?
Oh,
Or
not a lot. No.
No.
no?
I don't think it'll make any difference.
I mean, when you're actually right by the mic, it's definitely, you know, much clearer. You loses the echo.
I'll sit on the step.
Yeah, well, you see that would be clearer. Just because you're right there.
So if we can raise that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look a bit like a robot.
We're just changing stands. If I give you that to hold, Mel.
R2D2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're old enough to remember.
Excellent. Right. Now, is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So we're going to have to resort to that. Andy, do you want to go and try some? You'll have to fight your way through the pews and the cables. It's a bit like Hollywood, where everything's hidden away behind the scenes.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, Matthew and Nan were both doing synchronized head nodding there, so they obviously.
Yeah, that was fine.
Yes, very good.
So am I still coming across okay?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to have the mic there, right? Yeah. Okay. Right, let me move out of the way visually.
Does this still sound like this? I've got an echo somewhere.
Your sound will still come out of that, but you're not, your microphone's muted.
Yeah.
And the front of church looks quite nice actually there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If you just turn your volume right down.
And then if I step across to here, you can hear me nice and clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I think that's what we shall go with. Now, the billion-dollar question is, do we go from here this Sunday rather than Dunsker?
I'm happy with that. I don't mind. It's me this Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy with that if you are. That makes no difference to me.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking that's going to be the real test, is to actually do a transmission from here.
Well, you're just going to have to try it.
Yeah.
You've got to do it one. You've got to try.
Yeah. So we'll try on Sunday with this setup, if that's all right with Mel and Andy using their bits again.
The reason we were sort of, well, not reason, but was that I didn't have Max here, so that if ever he was going to operate from here, it's a question of getting the sound right on your laptop. Now, can you show me?
I'm showing what to do.
Show Max what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll go through that in a minute, Andy. Once
Okay.
we've So this coming Sunday we'll do from here, and we'll gauge how that goes across. Is that all right, Matthew? Do you think that's okay?
Yep, sure.
Now, the other thing I want to just try, Andy, which is being a bit of a pain for you, is
No.
can you disconnect your iPad from
Yeah.
the Zoom? Because I wonder whether if bandwidth is a factor.
Doesn't look like it.
Not looking that way,
No.
but let's try it.
How will I do?
Just turn. Come out of Zoom.
Just
Come out. Leave the meeting.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. So I can play the notes, but I can't. Sometimes I can't play the notes.
Well, I definitely can't play the notes half the time.
Right, is that?
Right.
I'm out. Okay, I'm out now.
Now, has that made any difference to my sound?
Nope.
No,
No.
it's fine.
Well, that means we're actually getting quite a good
Mm.
signal from the router in here. My main worry this morning was that we'd spend half the time, me and Max, wandering round trying to get a signal. I just plugged it in by the lectern and it's fine.
Good.
So
That's good.
that's really good to know.
Mhm.
So we'll go with that this Sunday from here. We'll have a quick twiddle in a minute with, I brought my laptop, so we'll have a twiddle with that. I think the benefit at the moment, this microphone's making a big difference, which is what we found at Dunsker as well. So I think we'll end up needing to get a microphone, because obviously Andy and Mel are not going to be doing every transmission.
No, it's essential,
Yeah.
Yeah.
really. And I mean, in the scale of things, it doesn't cost very much.
No, it's not a huge financial stretch for this,
Is that your mic?
Yeah.
but it's made a huge difference to being able to hear the organ.
Was that the thing you were talking about for
Yeah.
making
early
better
on,
sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was 100 and something pounds, was it?
Hmm?
Was it 100 and something?
119.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 quid. So
Worth it.
we can go with that.
Worth it.
Right. Well, thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Nan.
Thank you.
We'll, I think what we'll do, we'll log off for now, and we'll regroup on Sunday. Andy, you had your hand up.
Yeah. Are you or Matthew going to publicise this on the web pages of the church?
Well, I think we'll do what we did for Easter.
We had
Which-
some people in, didn't we?
If Nan's happy enough to act as the contact person, so that people who want to come along and can sit in with us.
Oh, you can actually come along, can you?
We did it Easter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously people who are coming along can't sing, jig around, or do all the usual stuff that they do while I'm talking. So
Switch it off.
sleeping, you can sleep. Yeah, you can sleep. But we'll make Nan the contact person for that, so we know in case there's a flood of people and we get more than 20.
But I mean, the Dunsker people look to that as well, should they not?
Yeah, so we'll do that. But are you happy to be the contact person for,
Yes,
for this Sunday, Nan, for that? So we'll put that on the, we'll circulate it and get it through the CFNs and things. And that gives people the option of coming into the building with us. But I'm happy with that now. We've solved the sound issue. The organ's fine. Thank you to Andy for tweaking that up. And to Mel and Andy, as usual, for their setup. I think this microphone has been one of the biggest steps forward in terms of transmitting from the churches. Because picture-wise, the laptops are very good, but microphone-wise, they're not quite as powerful as we'd like. So thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Nan.
Thank you.
Nan, before you go, can I have a quick word?
Yes,
Just wouldn't they go? But Andy and Mel, just to be clear for Sunday, I can't remember who's on Sunday, but they'll leave you unmuted as usual on Mel's laptop, but mute the Andy iPad.
Yeah.
Excellent. Righto.
I think the important thing that seems to me to be different, and I know nothing about
Andy, I
this,
don't know if they can hear you.
does it?
You need to come to the microphone.
Can you not hear me?
And Andy's
Well,
just
we can
saying
hear
something,
you just
but I don't know
about.
if you can hear him.
That people that are operating their systems need to, I keep saying it, but need to make sure the mute original sound is off.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
No, you haven't quite got that right. I'm not sure what you're saying.
Well, we mute.
Yeah, but remember they're
Just the mute.
No, not mute. Use original sound.
Turn the original sound on, but it says
Yeah,
off.
we need to turn on original sound. Every time you turn your laptop on, you need to turn on original sound. And I don't think people are doing that
So that needs resetting. Right, well,
every time.
Yep. I think Colin, is it Matthew, is it Colin and Amber, I think, on Sunday?
I am not sure.
I think, yeah. Anyway, we'll make sure that that's up and running.
Yeah.
So that's the plan for this Sunday. We'll see how it goes. If there are issues that we haven't picked up in this small session, they will come out on Sunday. But I think we've got it nicely set. The stand here is fine. The laptop's a good position there. As I say, the Wi-Fi is working beyond, I think, what we expected. So that's really good. Yeah.
Good, right.
thank you.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And we'll work towards getting other laptops set up for it